Now, the Malaysian Airlines jet which disappeared over the South China Sea could have disintegrated in mid-air, say investigators. Debris, which could belong to the plane, has been spotted, while radar signals show the airliner may have tried to turn back before it lost contact. Interpol is also investigating several suspect passports used by passengers who boarded the missing flight. Our Asia correspondent John Sparks reports.
Ships were mobilised and specialist crew assigned. A massive search and rescue operation was underway. Yet there was no sign of the missing jetliner, Flight 370, from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. In the last few hours, however, a Vietnamese aircraft has spotted a door and a section of an airplane's tail, and it seems a breakthrough of sorts. Although officials from Malaysia Airlines said there was little hope of finding anyone alive.
I will tell you that we have communicated to the family members that after more than 30 hours without any contact with the aircraft, we believe that the family members should prepare themselves for the worst.
The debris was seen floating on the South China Sea, a valuable clue for rescue workers looking for the plane. But it's not an explanation. No one seems to know what went wrong. Today, the Malaysian Air Force said the jetliner may have tried to make it back to base.
Actually, what we have done is look into the recording on the radar that we have. And we realized that there is a possibility the aircraft did make a turn back.
We do know another pilot contacted Flight 370 just before it disappeared. The captain of the overnight flight to Tokyo was positioned 30 minutes ahead of the doomed airliner, and he called them at 1:30 a.m. on the emergency frequency. He told Malaysian media, "There was a lot of interference, static, but I heard mumbling from the other end." It seems the aircraft suffered a catastrophic incident, and that makes terrorism a possible cause. Ominously, it's thought 2 passengers on board were using false passports. Someone, for example, was using this man's documents, a Thai-based Italian called Luigi Maraldi. This is his new passport. The old one was stolen last year.
Like you. I like you.
Mr. Maraldi has called his family in Italy to reassure them that he's still alive. In Beijing, friends and relatives of those on board have been gathering at a city centre hotel. The airline hired a room and told them to wait for information, but little, if anything, has been said. Outside, tempers began to fray. "We've been waiting here since 6. How many hours will it be?" said this man. Another shouts, "My entire family is on board." This person said, "I've been waiting for more than 20 hours for a snippet of news. If only someone would talk to us. My grandma and grandpa were on board." There were 239 people on the flight, including pilot Farik bin Abhamid, here on the right. He appeared on an American business program last year and said he loved to fly. Also on board, Philip Wood, a long-time executive for IBM, and Australians Catherine and Robert Lawton, about to begin the holiday of a lifetime in China.